Hello everyone, this is Dawn and welcome back once again to my channel. Here we are for another prompt for the Junk Journal January 2025 challenge, of course hosted by Meg Journals. Her channel of course will be linked down in the description box below with tons of information and inspiration. So if you haven't already, be sure to check her out. So we are back once again for the next prompt. 26 is movement, and I knew what I was going to do from the very first start of this because I had an magazine page in my scrap box with Simone Biles. I showed a little bit of her last night, and yes, this is the page that we are going to create for movement. And I'm setting that journal aside, and then I've got a paper clip with this piece on it. I'm going to set it aside. Oh, and a quick note, we did this page yesterday, which is our modern art, and this little birdie had disappeared, and I just found him on the floor in the corner in my entryway in the little hallway there, face down, and I was like, there was my little bird. But I found this hummingbird that went the other direction, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to stick him down. And since I found this one, I was going to try to peel him up and put him down, but he's stuck down pretty good. But that's the hummingbird. He showed up about 24 hours later, so hilarious. Must have been stuck to my clothing or something, but we're going to keep this here. All right, and then moving on. Let's see. Here is my image of Simone. I showed her last night in this beautiful outfit. Looks kind of plum colored. This was magazine. And, you know, I've taken a few pictures of her, and she's very shiny, so hopefully she comes through well enough on the video to see her. And I kept thinking that I wanted kind of a flag, like in a black and white or something, kind of a wavy flag behind her, but like in gray tones, like if it was set in black and white, but I knew I didn't have anything like that. So then I was thinking stars and stripes, and then I think you get flowers to go up on the podium. So what I just came up with is I've got this Heidi Swapp paper pad, older Heidi Swapp paper pad. I love this one. I think this one's been used quite a bit in this journal. And these two sheets came out of it. And so I decided, okay, we've got some stripes. And then I ended up just doing like a two-tone. My measurements here are approximately a 5 by 8-ish, somewhere in that range. So I really like this background paper, but I think this just suits her image real well and the color and everything. So let's go ahead and start by gluing this together. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need to do first? No, I think we're good. So I was going to cut this portion as well, but then I realized, well, if anything went wrong, the two may or may not fit very well together. So I'm like, I'm just going to leave this one the whole page, and then we'll add this right on top. And of course I've inked up all the edges with Vintage Photo. So we do not have too much left to go in this journal. And I hope everybody is doing well tonight. I wanted to say thank you for the comments, the new subscribers, and if you would take a minute and give this video a like if you would. And another note, I am not too many subscribers away from 2,000, so if you would consider subscribing to the channel, that would be amazing. 2,000 would be an amazing goal to hit on, on YouTube. How awesome. Definitely appreciate those things. And a huge thank you. All right. Wonderful. Now, I like these two together. These are both out of that Heidi Swapp pad. So I was originally going to do her this way, and I really liked it. I had every intention of doing it that way, but she still looks beautiful. I think it's probably just a preference. And then I switched her over and I asked my husband, I was like, do you like this? She just kind of seems to pop a little bit more off the stripe. I think it works either way, but I decided to go ahead and do this. Now I'm going to put her down in just a moment. I did find, I've got this sticker pad, a Happy Planner. Papillon, I don't know how you say that. I know it's French, but I think that means butterfly. But I found these word stickers in here, and this one says Heart of Gold. Some of these other ones would have worked well too, but love that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put the sticker down. I went ahead and washed my hands first because I was hoping not to have any ink, because I love that The sticker is on a clear background, and boy, these are down pretty good. Let me see if I can get this out. Yeah, there we go. All right, Heart of Gold. How perfect. I was digging through and looking at a few things. I was looking at this Never Stop Dreaming, and then I had this Believe in Yourself, which was one I was going to go with, but I really do not like the white background, and I knew it would look messy if I decided to cut it out. And then when I found the sticker pad here, I was like, oh, that's so good. All right, so, and she can, oh no, okay, good. Let's not stick to her. Magazine paper. Oh my goodness. Okay. If I set her about here, where do we want our Heart of Gold? Maybe up now. I want it about here, but I don't want to cover up too much of it. Do we want to put the Heart of Gold on top? That would solve all of our problems, wouldn't it? Okay. Okay, we're going to set this aside and come back around to it. We're going to put the Heart of Gold on top. Now I was trying to find the page to stick this back on because I don't want it to stick to anything else. Okay, this is real. You know what? I'm going to stick it on my stapler over here. Okay, we'll set this aside. Okay, so let's decide. We want Simone here on our page. We might have to trim down this side a little bit, and here we can see her hand. All right, let's go ahead and get our glue ready, and then we'll have to do maybe a little bit of trimming. All right. Try and get all of her edges nicely, so I have to go back. And I'm using the Fabri-Tac most of the time in this journal. Sometimes I do use my art glitter glue, but the Fabri-Tac gives us time to move it around if we need to, and sometimes the art glitter glue just locks it immediately. I'm like, oh no. So this is the wise choice for the lovely and amazingly talented Simone Biles. Okay, how we looking? Pretty good, I think. Okay, all right, let's get her placed. You know what? Let's just move this whole thing aside. Okay. Okay. All right. That way her hand comes back. All right, I'm liking that. Okay. Let's get her in place. This is such a beautiful picture of her. And I hope everyone has had a good day. It's late on Saturday, probably going on 8:30. This video will be up in the morning. I was going to try and do it a little bit earlier, but here we are. I did go with my daughter-in-law to be, and so her mom and her grandmas, and she found the most lovely dress. It was one she picked out and tried on some others, and that was the one. So it's been a really nice day. All right, let's see. We need some scissors. I'm gonna come off. I'm just gonna trim this off right into my trash can since there is a little wet glue behind, so I know I'm off the screen for a second. Talk amongst yourselves. We will be right back. There we go. I could edit those things together, but I really haven't edited in a very long time. All right. All right. Oh my goodness, how lovely does she look? Oh, love, love, love. All right. Okay, let's move on with our sticker. Where did I put it? On the stapler. Okay, Heart of Gold. I don't want my fingerprints to be all over it, but it might be too late for some of that. Oh yes, I'm glad we waited. Okay. Let's see, I think right about here. Too good. My son is getting married at the end of the year. He is my youngest. My girls are married and have families. He's 25. All right, perfect. And then the next thing is, I think I've used this punch in here before. I think I got this at Tuesday morning. It's EK Success. I have no idea what the name of it is, but it's the moon and these stars. And these stars, I put the larger ones over here because I don't know if I'm going to use them, but I really love the small ones. So I thought I might embellish, and you see the stars and the stripes, you get it? Okay. So I'm going to use some of these smaller ones, and some of these ones are teeny tiny, which I just love. I think it just gives a little magical quality sometimes to what you're working on. And this one here is a bit larger. So maybe we want a couple here. Oh, come on. Please work with me. Back side of it might be, oh. Okay, all right. Couple up here. Let's see. Let's grab another little one over here. Maybe down here. Let's see. Do we want some on this side with the stripes? I'm gonna add a few more smaller ones. This thing is not so sticky. You know what? Maybe a little glue stick will help. There we go. I don't know if I need to get a new one, if there's a way to re-stick it. If anybody knows, let me know. Maybe I just need to wash it. I don't know. And I don't think I want any of the larger stars. Okay, now it's just sticking to me. You guys, I'm so sorry. Okay, come on, little stars. Come on. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Get the scissors. Pull it off my finger. Okay, good deal. Stay. Stay, stay, stay. Maybe we want another of the tiny ones here. Nope. Sometimes there's a fine line between that's enough. Oh, maybe we'll spread them out a little more. Okay. I think I've got we're going to go with the art glitter glue on some of these. So I'm going to go ahead and start with these. Ugh, a little dry on top. Okay. Sorry if this is a little tedious. Okay. Got a little glue. Let's turn this over. Come on. Okay. I'm going to go to fingers. Not as graceful. All right. Thank goodness. Okay, we got a couple down. Let's do these two over here. 1 and 2. Oh, larger end is working. Oh, that's good. That's good to know. Oh, and you know what? I just had one of these down here and I liked it there. So let's pop one of these over here. Oh, that's so much better. Let's see. Come just under the H. Yes. I'm gonna turn it that direction. And we want 2 more here. I think so. Oh, you know what? I was gonna put my little speckle stamp down here too. I forgot. I knew there was something else I wanted to do, but it wasn't coming to me. It's been a busy day. Yeah, I think we need a second one up there. Okay. I don't know if I want much more. And these here, I kind of want to push this one over a little bit. Okay, all right. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, kind of stagger them a little bit. Very nice. And maybe I will use my speckle stamp just a little bit. My very old, I think this is Itty Bitty Backgrounds. I've been trying to remember the name of it and I couldn't. I think it's finally come to me. Yeah, that'll give a little extra something to around where the stars are, like your fairy dust, if you will. I got it on her leg, but that's okay. All right, maybe a little down in here. Maybe just a touch. And I like to use the edge of it, so sometimes it's not too much. All right, here is Simone. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I'm really liking this. Okay, let's grab this section of our journal and let's get her glued in. And we will call this done. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe a little more right there. Okay. I always worry about the corners and the edges. Always, always, always. Don't you? Okay. So I do like the black and white popping out from the underpage. I was really trying not to make it any thicker because I really did like this background page, but ended up being she needed to be on something else. Okay. I want to kind of do this, but I don't want to take all my stars off or anything, grab anything else. So, all right. I hope she's not too glary. I hope we can see her pretty good. All right. And then let's see, let's grab the rest of our journal. Now, tomorrow is crumpled, and I've been thinking about this one. I was not sure at all. Okay, this is where we belong. Oh, we can put our modern art back. Where are you? My art tag. So my paper clip is gonna come over a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna impede anything. Okay, good. Oh, I think I maybe have it backwards. Okay. There we go. All right, so, and then Simone is over here. Okay, so I was talking about crumpled. If any of you need some inspiration, this thought popped into my mind last night, and I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I was thinking, you know, worst case, you can just take a piece of paper and crumple it up, or some of your ephemera or whatever. But I was thinking about, what about the tissue? This is a really old pattern. I do like collect old ones, and this one's just kind of seen better days. But you can take the tissue paper inside of one of these patterns and crumple it up and lay it down. So sometimes these prompts are hard, and this thought popped into my head. Oh, and look at on this one here, it's like a blue color. The lines are not just black. This one's a really old Simplicity. But I thought about that. So if somebody needs an idea, that might be a good one for you. All right, so I think we are done. And once again, thank you guys so much for coming along and watching. I am posting each picture on my Instagram, which is linked below as well, if anybody wants to get a closer look. I think she turned out lovely. So, all right, once again, thank you guys so much, and we will see you in the next one.